All right. Hi, everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss an AWS question, but yeah, this one here needs to be updated into a text field, text area. This one is an input. So our question is this one here. Let me bring this up to you. I'll just paste this here. Oh, no. Is there like a text pad here? Text editor, right? Can we make this bigger? No, I don't know. How about putting this in text, LibreOffice. What's that? LibreOffice. So I try and I beg for you to love. Alright, so okay, question is this one. Despite transitioning to the AWS cloud, a multinational corporation has encountered an issue with forecast-based AWS budgets alerts for cost management. Although the account and budgets were established nearly 3 weeks ago, no alerts has been received. What might be the underlying problem with the AWS budget's configuration? Okay, so let's ask ChatGPT if they can. ChatGPT, if it's able to answer our question. And I try and I beg for you to love me, love me. All right, so okay, help me answer this question. See, getting certified nowadays is pretty useless because there's already a brain in the computers, a lot of brain powers in the computers right now that is able to answer a lot of questions. So I think the certifications are already obsolete. Getting expert is not really a thing. Being a consultant is not really a thing right now. Okay, so here is its answer. There could be several underlying issues causing the lack of forecast-based AWS budget alerts for cost management in the multinational corporation's AWS cloud transition. Here are some potential problems to consider. Incorrect budget configuration. The AWS budget might not have been configured properly. Check if the budget thresholds and alerts settings are correctly set up to trigger alerts based on forecasted costs. Delay in budget activation. Sometimes there might be a delay in activating AWS budgets after they are set up. Ensure that the budgets have been activated and associated with the appropriate accounts. AWS service limitations. Occasionally, AWS services experience temporary limitations or outages. Verify if there are any ongoing issues with AWS budget service that might be preventing the alerts from being triggered. 4. AWS account permissions. It's possible that the IAM or Identity and Access Management permissions associated with the AWS account do not have do not have sufficient privileges to send data alerts. Review and update the IAM policies if necessary to grant the required permissions. 5 is forecasting accuracy. If the forecasted costs are consistently below the set thresholds, no alerts will be triggered. Double check the accuracy of the forecasted costs and adjust the budget thresholds accordingly if needed. Notification settings. Ensure that the notification settings are correctly configured to send alerts to the appropriate recipients via email, SNS or simple notification service, or other preferred communication channels. Budget period. Confirm that the budget period aligns with the desired time frame for monitoring costs. If the budget period is set too long or too short, it might affect the triggering of the alerts. By investigating these potential issues, the multinational corporation can identify and resolve the underlying problem with the AWS budget configuration, enabling effective cost management and the AWS cloud car environment. Let's read our one again. Despite transitioning to AWS Cloud, a multinational corporation has encountered an issue with the forecast based AWS budgets alerts for cost management. Although the account and budgets were established nearly 3 weeks ago, no alerts have been received. What might be the underlying? Okay, so 3 weeks ago, no alerts has been. Okay, so what is the minimum time? What is the minimum time for forecast-based AWS budgets to start triggering alerts? The minimum time for forecast-based AWS budget to start triggering alerts typically depends on the budget period and the forecasted uh, data available. AWS, yeah, forecasted data. AWS budgets are historically usage data use historical usage data to generate forecasts, and it may take some time for this data to accumulate, especially if the budget was recently established. In general, AWS recommends setting up AWS budgets at least a few days before the start of the budget period to allow for the generation of forecasted data. However, the exact time it takes for alerts to start triggering can vary based on factors as the complexity of the workload, the availability of historical usage data, and the specific forecasting algorithm used by AWS. If alerts are not triggering even after a reasonable amount of time has passed, it's essential to review the budget configuration. Ensure that forecasted data is available and verify that the alert thresholds are set appropriately. Additionally, checking for any issues with the AWS service or permissions related to budget alerts can help identify and address any potential issues. Okay, so what is this again? Forecasted data available. Uh, uh, what what is the minimum weeks for historical data for budget alerts for forecast based AWS to um, start forecasting. I tried and I beg for you to love me. Say that you love me, for me. Go on and for me, love me. Say that you love me. Okay, the minimum amount of historical data required for forecast-based AWS budget to start forecasting effectively can vary depending on several factors, including the complexity of the workload, the variability of the resource usage, and forecasting algorithm employed by AWS. However, as a general guideline, AWS typically recommends having at least 1 week of historical data available for AWS budgets to generate account forecast. This allows the system to analyze past usage patterns and trends to make prediction about future costs. Having a minimum of 1 week's worth of historical data provides a baseline for forecasting and helps AWS budgets to better understand the typical usage patterns of the right. Uh, uh, what is the re- required uh, required data usage data for AWS budget to generate budget forecast? Okay, so the required data usage for AWS budget to generate budget forecast typically encodes historical blah, 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 blah. Yeah. How about this? Let's read about this. If what is the truth? Because I believe I already. Oh no, I'm using free tier, so that might not be true. Okay, so best practices for AWS budgets. Note that following best practices when you're working with budgets. Topics: best practices for controlling access, best practices for budget actions, best practices for controlling AWS budget usage policies. Weeks. Can we type weeks here? Weeks. They're like weeks. Best practice for setting budget alerts. Budget alerts can be sent to up to 10 email addresses and one uh, budget alerts can be sent to up to 10 email addresses and one Amazon SNS topic per alert. Okay, so up to 10. So one alert, you can set up to 10 email addresses and one SNS topic per alert. Okay, you can set budgets to alert against either actual values or forecasted values. Okay, actual alerts are only sent out once per budget or per budget period with a budget first when a budget first reach the actual alert threshold. Forecast-based budget alerts are sent out on a per budget period basis. They might alert more than once in a budgeted period of the if the forecasted values exceed below and then exceed the alert threshold again during the budgeted period. AWS requires approximately 5 weeks of usage data to generate budget forecasts. Okay. If you set a budget to alert based on a specific amount, if you set a budget to alert based on a specific amount, this budget alert isn't triggered until you have enough historical usage information. The following video highlights the importance of setting up budget alerts, which give you control over your spending. It also touches on the use of multi-factor authentication to increase the security of your account. Best practices for setting budget alerts using SNS topic. When you create a budget that sends notification to an Amazon SNS topic, you must either have a pre-existing Amazon SNS topic or create an Amazon SNS topic. Amazon SNS topic enable you to send notifications over SMS in addition to email. For budget notifications to be sent successfully, your budget must have permissions to send a notification to your topic, and you must accept the subscription to the Amazon SNS notification topic. For more information, see creating an Amazon SNS topic for budget notifications. Best practices. All right. So, yeah, It it requires, what's it? Where is that? It requires approximately 5 weeks of usage data to generate budget forecast. So there you go. That is our answer to our question, which ChatGPT haven't um, given a clue. Yeah. How about Gemini? Gemini dot google.com. I might log into Gemini already. Nope. Gemini AI. Right, this one here. Alright, so let's just copy and paste this. There are a couple of possible reasons why the multinational corporation isn't receiving forecast-based alerts despite setting up AWS budget 3 weeks ago. Permission issues, incorrect, insufficient cost history. Yeah, so maybe this one. Forecast-based alerts rely on historical cost data to predict future spending. Since the budgets were set up only 3 weeks ago, there might not be enough cost history for the forecast to be accurate. Alerts might start functioning once there's a longer period of cost data available. Yeah, so cost history. Is it talking about cost history here also? Budget period. Confirm that the budget period aligns with the desired time frame. Nope, nope. Nope. Budget configuration. Yeah, yeah. I think Gemini have scored here compared to ChatGPT. And by the way, I'm just using ChatGPT 3.5. So if you're going to use the find, I think find is it find.com. I think find.com is also a bit better. Help help me answer this question. Okay. So the underlying problem with the AWS budget configuration that is preventing the receipt of forecast-based alerts despite the account and budgets being enabled nearly 3 weeks ago is likely due to the requirement for approximately 5 weeks of usage to generate. Oh man, this one here really hit the mark. Okay, so due to the requirement of approximately 5 weeks of usage data to generate budget forecast, AWS budgets needs to historically needs this historical data to accurately forecast cost and trigger alerts based on the forecasted values. Since the account and the budgets were established recently, there might be not enough historical data available for AWS to generate forecasts and trigger the alert. This delay in receiving alerts is a common occurrence when setting up new budgets, as AWS sufficient needs sufficient data to make accurate forecast. Yeah, so see there, see what I did? It's the find that had the correct answer. So there are dumb AI, intelligent AI, smart AI, and yeah, it's just like people. So choose your friend. Sometimes Find can answer, sometimes ChatGPT can answer. So you have to combine AIs to get the correct answer. And yep, that's it. Thanks. Bye bye.